Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomizer. This is Decoding Multi-Syllabic Words, episode 80. I've got 3 words I'm going to look at today, plus a passage at the end that I want you to read to practice your fluency. Let's get started. I want you to read these words right out loud. Here's the first one. Ooh, that's a big word. What's this? And this. Another big word. All right, were any of those tricky to read? If so, keep watching. I'm going to show you some decoding strategies you can use when you're stuck on those words or words like them. First, a reminder of the fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, and the moral, slow and steady wins the race, which is great advice when you do get stuck on a big unfamiliar word like this one. Think of these words as races. There is a finish line, just like running or driving in a race. If you really like the hare, you might want to get to that finish line as fast as you can, zip through a big word like that. That's where mistakes can easily happen. But if you read like the tortoise, take it slow and steady while you're decoding this word. That patience is definitely going to help improve your ability to do just that. Let's practice here. I'm going to start at the finish line. It's a really long word. Sometimes it's a good idea to go to the finish line first. You got to recognize that ending. It's very common in English. Same with this one. Do you know it? We'll get to it in a moment, but there's, back in the beginning is pre. A lot of words start with pre, the consonant pair PR. This gets confused with per though. So take a look, pre versus per, pre, per. So in the middle, after that is that kip or sip? That's going to be sip. C followed by an I is going to be a soft C making an S sound. Sip, not kip. So there's precip, there's pit, and this is the word precipitation. Comes from, it's a noun, it comes from the verb precipitate, which goes way back to ancient Latin, precipitare, and in Latin that means to dive head first, believe it or not, like that bird, or this frog, or this elephant. And that's precipitate, right? Rain falling, that's the root of the origin of that word, like, or snow falling, or cats and dogs falling. There's also a Latin word precipitationem. That A-T-I-O-N in Latin, yeah, that carried over to English. This is precipitation. And the thing about A-T-I-O-N, it's not pronounced anything like it looks. It's pronounced Asian or Asian, depending on where you live. Precipitation is the stuff that comes out of the sky, rain or snow, maybe sleet. Precipitation, 5-syllable word, really big word. Not to be confused with this one. Again, I'm starting at the end because I got to know this ending. It's shun. There's per, or controlled vowel sound again, per, not pre, but per. And is that kep or sep? C followed by an E is going to be a soft C, sep. And there's sept. This is the word perception. It's an abstract noun, comes from the verb perceive. And it has a Latin origin too, like before, percipere. Percipere in Latin means to take possession of. Give me that. But in the sense of gaining knowledge, give me that knowledge. I'm going to stick it in my head, in my brain. So to perceive, percipere means to perceive. And there's also a Latin word perceptionem. And the T-I-O-N and perceptionem carried over to English, perception. And perception is awareness, right? You have awareness. Your 5 senses make you aware. It could be touch or what you see. And there's the T-I-O-N, just a quick reminder. It's a Latin root. We see it in English a lot, but it's not pronounced the way it looks. Shun or shin, perception, 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 3 syllables. Last word, again, just to demonstrate. It's a great idea sometimes with a really long word to go to that finish line. Doesn't make sense when you're running, but you can do it when you're reading. There's Asian. The beginning is part, R controlled vowel sound there, part. Is that tick, 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 tick? Well, could be tick, but that's going to be sip. C followed by an I is also a soft C sound. So that is to sip. And this is the word participation. It's an abstract noun, participation. You can't really hold it in your hand and say, look, here's participation. It's abstract. It comes from the verb participate. And that also goes back to Latin origin. The participare. Participare in Latin means to share in well, like to share in the groove, man. Participate, that's where we get the word participate from. So participate in a dance. Ends with a silent E. You got to drop that E and add ION to get participation. And just a reminder, the Latin root Asian, we pronounce it Asian, but it's not spelled the way we pronounce it. Precipitation, really big word. All right, here's that passage. I want you to get ready to read. To do it, you get ready to hit pause, all right? Get ready to hit pause, and I definitely want you to read it out loud. Take your time. That's what the pause is for. Ready? Hit pause and read this. All right, that's going to do it for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook for more decoding videos like this. Tell your friends or your family members too about me. At my Facebook page, there's a photo album full of reading challenges I've written to help you practice those big words and awesomeize your fluency. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Come back and see me soon. Bye.